absolutely insane. I think our average in like February was 200 people a month, and to hit almost 3,000 is just kind of crazy. So that is all you guys and the work that you're doing. And what is so great is that we get to grow our network, we get to grow our teammates and get to know and bring in more personalities and work with one another. So if you don't know me, my name is Sarah Anderson. If you are on this call, you are somewhere in my downline, and we are super excited for this to kind of teach you the basics of the pay plan. I know that sometimes looking at all of these funky numbers and letters, it seems like a different language, and it is, but it's easy to understand once you start like piecing it together. So for that purpose, I invited Angie Bradley. She is our upline. She's my upline. There's somebody in between us. Hi, neighbors that are watching me do a video. What's up, guys? There's one girl in between us, but Angie Bradley is like my dearest friend. I could talk about her all day long. She is seriously gold. And I am so excited that you guys get to interact with her and can like see her goodness. We are constantly traveling together because our husbands have never been able to go on a bunch of the trips. So a lot of times actually people thought we were a couple, but we're not. We're just really good friends. So it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, Angie, I'm going to turn the time over to you. If you can unmute yourself, and then I allowed to share the screen. And then the last thing is we will do a Q&A at the end. If you have more questions, you can put it in the chat, or at the end we can unmute. Chat is more preferred, actually. So, Angie Bradley.
Hi. PJ just came in your room, I think.
You are not wrong.
Either a ghost opened the door or PJ is in there. Thank you. That was a very nice intro. I'm super happy to be here. I feel a little I feel really confident and comfortable in the pay plan, but sometimes I get like a pit in my stomach, like, what if something isn't right? What if I don't really know it? I feel really confident, but there's always I'm always learning. And so just know, like, it is a lot to digest, like Sarah said, but once you kind of get the basics, then it all starts to make sense and it becomes a lot easier to understand. So, and thank you to Sarah for asking me to do this, because Sarah, you guys, is somebody that leads with her heart and honestly tries her best at everything. So you are in such wonderful hands. I just love her dearly. So, okay. So what I've done today is I have created, I'm going to share my little screen here. I've created a little presentation. This was really hard for me, you guys. I felt like I was going back in time to my computer class in high school, but we're going to just cover all of the basics of the pay plan. And we're going to start with some key terms and vocabulary that you need to know in order to even like begin to understand this conglomerate. Okay. So first and foremost, personal volume, you'll see it labeled as PV in several areas. This is the total amount of volume that you have sold for the current month, just you alone, okay? In the United States, it's for every $1 in sales, it's $1 in volume. So for every $59 pair of leggings, you get 59 volume. And in Canada, because of the conversion, it ends up being $1.33 in sales equals 1 volume point. And just know that when, we'll cover this a little bit later, but when they convert and pay you, you're paying more for the products in Canadian dollars, but when they convert and pay you, they're actually using that same conversion to pay you back. So it's not like you're paying more and getting paid the same as us American reps. You're getting paid at the conversion rate as well. So just make sure you understand that. The next part, lifetime personal volume, you'll also see it called all-time personal volume, LPV or APV. Those are all the volume that you have accumulated in all of your months since the very first day you became a Zaya rep. So all of those months, last month, this month, added together, that equals your lifetime personal volume or your all-time personal volume. Your group volume or your total downline volume, TV or TDV, is the total amount of volume that both you and everybody in your downline has accumulated for that particular month. It resets every month. Personal volume resets every month, but lifetime is like ongoing, right? And you'll see why these are applicable as we get into the pay plan a little bit later, but the group volume is you and everybody in your downline. And then commissionable volume is kind of the tricky part. I usually tell people, don't even worry about commissionable volume unless you have a downline, because that's going to be the total of your downlines volume that is you are going to earn commissions off of. So it starts at it's 75%, and don't get stuck on this too much because it's kind of mind-blowing for new reps. It's 75% of your downlines personal volume. And you have to remember that some things are not commissionable. So part of your starter kit, you're getting volume for that, right? It's adding to your lifetime personal volume, but it's not commissionable. And other things like your rep website fee, that's not commissionable either. So there's a few little things in there that you're not going to be earning commissions off of, and you only need to worry about commissionable volume when you start to have a downline, okay? Next. I think that's how okay, good. I advanced it correctly. All right. Now, these are the important personal volume markers. So remember, these are just looking at you and your sales particularly. For 200 volume, you have to have that as a minimum to qualify for commissions. And the minimum percentage that you're going to make back on your commissions is 20%. Now, remember that you're earning commissions on full price purchases. So either you get the rep discount, this is like a good rule of thumb, either you get your rep discount with a 25% off, or you get the commissions, you don't get both. So if I, Angie, go and buy a pair of leggings using my rep discount, that's great. I'm saving 25%. But I'm not going to earn commissions on that. If I, Angie, go and buy that same pair of leggings through my rep site and pay full price, I will earn commissions back on that. That's important to know because sometimes it might make sense if you're really close to hitting a benchmark, it might make more sense for you to go and purchase something at full price to earn more back, if that makes sense. Another key important part of this is that you have to hit that 200. So if you get to 199 volume, you're not going to earn commissions. But if you hit 200, yes, you're going to earn commissions. A lot of people also ask that, like, okay, so if I hit 201 in sales or volume, does that mean I'm only earning commissions off of that one extra dollar, that one extra volume? No, you're earning it on that full 201, but you have to have at least 200 to get that. So example here, if you have 200 in volume, you'll earn 20% back on that. So you'll earn $40 US dollars. Again, if you're in Canada, you would convert that with using the 1.33. That's what you're going to earn back. Now, the 600 volume is going to get your website business fee waived. I call it a business fee because it not only includes, I mean, we call it the rep's website fee a lot. I like calling it the business fee because not only does it take care of your back office and your front office website stuff, but that's what allows us to be able to do pick and pack at the warehouse so you don't have to carry inventory. It allows us to have that customer service outlet, those kinds of things. So that is waived if you hit 600 in volume. That's also, you've qualified for commissions with the 600 volume as well. Now the 1,000 volume is where you're going to qualify, and we'll show you a little bit later the percentages. That's where you're going to qualify for the override, which is an additional 8% on top of the entire amount, okay? On top of that 20% minimum. So again, just like with the 200, if it's 1,001, you're gonna earn that full 28% on all $1,001, okay? So the example here I've got is 1,000 volume, you're going to earn 28% back because you've hit the 20% for commissions and 8% override. So you're going to make $280 US dollars on that 1,000 in volume. Okay, moving right along. Now, the important part is how in the heck do I find all of these numbers out, right? So when you log into your back office, you're going to come to the home page. I feel like I skipped one. Here's my home page. I've kind of blanked everything out just because I don't want you to get caught up on numbers or anything like that, because they are sometimes a little overwhelming. But if you look to the left here, you'll see where all of our drop-down menus are, or our menus are. If you go to the downline button, it'll pull this little thing up. And this, you guys, is so awesome because you can run a report, a downline report in your back office that will give you months. You can, like you can see here, you can determine like periods. You can highlight certain months, you can highlight many months, whatever you want. Further down, you're going to be able to run the report based off of like qualifying personal volume. So all those personal volume numbers, if you're like, hey, I want to see in my downline who's got a minimum of 200 because they're going to be qualified for commissions. I want to reach out to them and say, hey, good job. You just hit your qualification for commissions. Awesome job. Things like that. If you want to, the promote here, the drop down for promote, if you want to see who in your downline has actually rank advanced for that month, you can click there. You can do it by recruits. You can do it by specific levels. So if I'm like, hey, you know, my first level is killing it. I want to see how close, like who in my second level is doing well as well. You can do it by that. You can do it by rank. So many awesome, wonderful little features in this back office for running a downline report. Obviously, you can do it by state at the bottom here, but I usually like to look at this sort by. You can do it so many different ways. Again, if you are doing like some sort of a promotion within your team, like, hey, whoever can get the most signups for the month or something like that, here's where you can also find those numbers. Okay, so we're gonna go back and say that we ran a report for this month, for September, just looking at my downline, okay? So I'm gonna run a report and it's gonna end up looking like this. I blacked out numbers just so for privacy and again, so you guys don't get caught up on the numbers. So on the left, you'll see all of the level, the ID number, the name, and right here in the middle is kind of a cool little tools section. So that little thing, that little icon that looks like, oh, I guess I can point, can't I? This little icon that looks like a driver's license. If you click on that, it'll bring up like their information as far as like their address and such. This down button or icon here will give you all of that person's particular downline. And then this little pie shaped thing is so wonderful. This little tool, if you click that, will bring up this statistics window. And if you click the downline or the drop down menu, you'll be able to see that you can run a report for this specific person on their personal volume by level, their party statistics, like how many parties they've closed, their promotion, demotion. So if they've promoted, what month did they rank advance? How are they paid last month? Were they paid at the same rank? And then I love the personal volume history. And that's what I click on when I'm running a downline report to see how somebody is doing or to see how I'm doing. This is where I go, you guys. I go in the back office, click that little pie shape, hit personal volume history, and it brings up this, which is all of my numbers I need to know for the pay plan. So it shows me my qualifying volume right there at the very top. So this circle here, you guys can see where I'm pointing, right? Or is that, does my, okay, good. The qualifying volume, that's gonna show me what my personal volume is right now. So if I've hit that 200, then it'll show here, I've got the 200 qualifying volume. You're gonna need to know over here, your level 1 volume, which is part of the pay plan. As you get past junior rep, you're gonna need to know what your first level volume is because that's part of the qualifications. Here's that total downline volume, so group volume, what everybody in your downline, including you, has done. Your APV or your all-time personal volume, your lifetime volume, that's another number you're gonna need to know. So this is kind of like a one-stop shop for me. It's easy because I can look at everybody in my downline individually and say like, hey, this person's hitting, they've hit this, this, and this, they're missing this component. It just makes it a super easy, simple stop. So I just wanted to show you that really quickly. Now, if we go back to our home page right up here and scroll down past your top little dashboard part, you're gonna see the representative qualifications. And this is where you're gonna find out what you qualify for. So once we know what we qualified for, then we go to the pay plan rewards chart and figure out how much commissions we're going to make. But first you got to make sure you've hit all of the qualifications for that particular rank to know that you're going to be paid at that. So as you can see here, the personal volume is the first thing you need to focus on. So you need to hit minimums yourself in order to hit those qualifications or to hit those commissions. So as you can see, a representative, and a junior rep, you just need to do 200. And then as you rank advance, those requirements become higher and higher and higher. You're going to need to know that lifetime personal volume. So again, if you're trying to hit junior rep and you're only at a lifetime personal volume of 1,000, you know you need to hit junior rep, you need 1,500. So you're going to have to at least add 500 to get to that LPV number. Your first level volume, you have to have somebody on your first level doing something at a junior rep in order to qualify. And at that point, you need to have 600, just based off the chart, you need to have 600 on that first level doing something, okay? Now the qualified first level directors and the qualifying first level Zaya double executive, those you don't need to worry until further down in the pay plan. But just know that that's where you can see, you know, once someone starts hitting executive, they've got to have directors that are consistently hitting their qualifications, and even further down you're going to have Zaya double executives that are also hitting their qualifications. So in order to hit those higher ranks, you do have to have higher level performing first level people as well. And then again, you need to look at your total group volume. You've got to have that all set up as well. So looking across the chart, you have to have every single one of these qualification numbers in order to be paid. If you only have one of these qualifications or one of these numbers, but nothing else is matching up, you're not going to be paid at that rank. You'll need to take a step back, look down at the level just below the one that you're looking at and say, okay, have I met all of the qualifications across the board on this particular one? So now that we know what you've qualified for, you can determine what your commissions are going to be based on the rewards chart. And just as a quick reference too, let me go back really quick. If you come over here on the company files part right here, and when you open that up, I'm sorry I didn't screenshot it, but if you scroll down and hit pay plan, under there's pay plan documents that will have both this representative qualification chart and the reward chart in like one easy place to find. So just know those are there for you to print off if you need them and like post them somewhere. And then also Sarah has made some really cool little visual graphics that make it super easy to like put it all in one page, super easy visual to see that you can check off like where you are at in every area, your personal volume, your lifetime personal volume, your first level volume, and your group volume, to make sure that what you're going for, you can actually visually see it. So I know she's posted those in her group page, probably on her Trello board, and I'm sure she has it 1,000 other places because she's so good at that. Okay. And she's laughing because she knows I'm right. Okay, so once again, once you know what you've qualified for, we can determine your commissions based on our rewards chart. I told you where to find that. So just looking at what these different things mean. So your personal sales commission, again, is going to be off of your own personal sales. Has nothing to do with a downline. You're gonna make a minimum of 20% there, and as you rank up, you get higher percentages back. The personal commission override, remember to earn that extra percentage on your personal sales, you have to hit a minimum of $1,000 in volume, or 1,000. I keep saying $1,000. I hope Canadians are realizing when I say dollars, I mean dollars in the United States, and multiply that by 1.33 for you guys. First level volume, again, people that Angie, personally enroll are my first level. So Angie enrolls Sarah, she's my first level. Sarah enrolls Brittany. Brittany is now my second level, Sarah's first level. So on and on and on, you can see that we collect as you get further down the pay plan, you'll collect on more and more levels. And then obviously when you hit those ranks, a rank for the first time, then you get a bonus. And there is no limit on the time of when you can hit those rank bonuses, except for the junior rep, which must be done in their first 3 months to hit that rank, that bonus, I'm sorry. Okay, so in looking at the rewards chart, you can see that just as a representative with no downline, a lot of you that are just jumping into this right now, let's focus on, you're gonna be a representative, but we want you to rank advance, particularly this month, because of those double bonus ranks that are those double rank bonuses that corporate is offering. So let's aim high, but let's start at the representative level. So just at a rep level on your personal commissions, you're going to earn that 20%. I'm sorry, I went a little forward too quickly. You're going to earn 20% on anything from 200 in sales to 999. If you hit 1,000, then you're going to get that 8% override. So you're going to be earning 28% back. And since you don't have anybody in your downline, you don't need to worry about any other percentages past that. Now, junior rep, that's when you start to collect and you need someone on your first level doing something, right? We go back to the qualifications chart. If we've got a first level that's doing a minimum of 600 in volume, then boom. And we've met all of our other requirements, boom, we've hit our junior rep status. We're gonna earn 20% back on our commissions. If we hit the override, an additional 8%. And then our first level volume, we're gonna earn 5% back. And if it's our first time hitting junior rep and we've done it in our first 3 months, we're gonna get a bonus of $50. Unless you rank advance this month, in which case it's gonna be $100. Now let's say we do, there we go, senior rep, same thing, 20%, 8%, and now you're collecting on first and second level, and then you're gonna get a rank bonus of 75 unless you do it this month, which it's going to be 150. So right there, if you rank advance just from a representative to a senior rep just this month, you would earn in bonuses $250. And for a lot of you, that pays back almost your entire rep kit. So think about that. Think about, okay, let's aim high. Let me hit senior rep. What does that look like? I'm going to have a first level and I'm going to have a second level for sure. And I'm going to have a certain amount of sales myself and a certain group volume. I have seen people that have hit director in their first month, you guys, which is quite phenomenal. And in doing so, that would then earn, let's see, you earn $200 in bonus just for director, 150 for senior rep, and $100 for junior rep. I don't know, someone do the math there. That's a lot just in bonuses, not even counting your personal commissions. So again, as you rank advance, you can see that director, we really push for senior rep and director because that's where you start to see that residual income. This is really where you start to make bank in your pay plan. Now looking at level 4 and 5, yeah, it's only 0.5%, but when your 0.5% is coming off of a really large group number, that 0.5% can be thousands of dollars. So think about that. Think about how you can grow it and then really hit the ground running right now with that bonus, this double rank bonus that corporate is offering right now. And for those that are not new or that have just enrolled somebody new, don't forget that you're, as the sponsor, you're also getting extra bonuses. So again, back to this pay plan, if you're a junior rep or a representative or a junior rep and you're rank advancing, which means you're enrolling and helping other people rank advance, boom, you guys, you're getting even more bonuses this month. So I've never seen them do this kind of a promotion, but it's really awesome because I think it really solidifies that community aspect where we're helping each other to rank advance, and we're both going to see benefit from doing that. So let me think. I think that's all, Sarah. Let me see if I can close this out. Yes, okay, I closed it out. Perfect. Is there any questions as far as, anybody have any questions? We'll just start there.
I have a question, and it's probably one that's easy that I don't know the answer to. Hey, I'm Murray. So with regards to our first level volume that has to be at 600, can that be several representatives that make that 600?
It just has to be a minimum of 600. So those are all minimal numbers. So if your first level volume is $2,000, but everything else only lines up for junior rep, then you only hit junior rep.
Oh, no. Yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I got that. So our first level volume. So say we have like 4 downlines. it can come from like a combination of all of them. It doesn't have to come from one.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. I meant to touch on that. Yes. So those first
That's
level
a weird question, but I just want to clarify.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So all that first level volume, it can be accumulated between however many people. If it's only one person doing 600, boom, you've hit it. If it's 3 people doing 200, you've hit it. Just has to add up. Your whole first level has to add up to that number.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Anybody else have any other questions on it? Does everybody feel good about it, or like a better understanding of how to rank advance, what you need to rank advance? Perfect. Oh, Caitlin. Yeah, it's hard, super hard. No, you're so sweet. Oh, I'm so glad there's no questions. Do you guys know how, like, that means I explained thoroughly, I hope.
I have one more question.
Yes, Murray.
And this is just like, not what exactly this is on, but if you could just speak to it, because I'm new and learning. What are your suggestions of how to grow our first level volume? Like if we have them there, like I have 4 reps, and if this is for another day, you can tell me too, but, hosting parties, and hosting parties for them or helping them, but like what else do you, in getting on these phone calls, like, I'm just learning myself.
No, you're good. You're good, Murray. So I think establishing a really good customer base as well. So like, parties are great because they always say new blood is the lifeline of this business. So as long as you're exposing yourself and getting new customers all the time, that's just going to help you get more of that first level volume and pass that on to your, to the gals that are, or your reps, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say gals because I know there's men too, on your first level people. And then it's hard because you can only control so much. But if you can provide training and help to your first levels in parties and how to do parties and swapping ideas, how to create a better customer base, all of those things, and just being an example to that first level and helping them grow their business, that's huge. But in looking at some of those numbers, you need first levels that feel, that are motivated. So determining how to motivate your first level is going to be huge. And what kind of recognition people enjoy. The community aspect of the whole business really is pivotal in people's success. I see it time and again that people that feel acknowledged or feel supported and feel recognized in any capacity tend to do a lot more and a lot more consistent.
Research proves that. All right. Thank you.
You bet.
No more questions, I promise.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm really, really new. And I would like to know, where in the starter pack does it kind of teach you how to grow your downline? Or is that something that just kind of naturally grows out of starting your parties and you just advertise on social media?
You're in luck because corporate will provide trainings that are more, like company-wide assistance. But you've got Sarah and Brittany and Elisa and Caitlin, and we as a team also put together a specific program, the Success in 60 program, which is essentially how to get you jump started in running your business.
Okay.
So you can, if you go and search the Zaya Papaya page for Success in 60, I'm sure, or somebody can tag you in it right now. That's a really great way to jumpstart and get rolling. I do want to emphasize that while we put together that program and helping you guys hit that, what we want you to do is hit senior rep in 60 days. Just because we know that once you hit senior rep, then you just keep rolling. You've set yourself up for success. But oftentimes I don't want people to think that this is like an overnight thing. Sometimes, and this is also another research thing, it can take 90 days for you to see the results of your fruit to receive the fruit of the work you're putting in today. So consistency through 60 days, obviously with the success in 60, but I'd even push you further and say, you got to put your whole heart into it, or find what you can do consistently for 90 days and do that before you're going to actually start to see the results of that hard work. And you just have to know that. You have to know that going in. But for sure, go check out the Success in 60 program, for sure.
Thank you.
You bet. Anybody else?
I do have another question.
Yeah.
when you do a party, are you just no, first question is the emails that I get where they say new items stocked. Am I supposed to use those as graphics in a party, or is that just for my own information?
You can.
So what do y'all do with it? Do you share that with in your party?
I share it in my VIP page. So like my Facebook VIP page, people post it on Facebook, or a lot of times that's also for reps that may have people that are waiting for something to restock. So if you've got a wait list, then
like those green camos I bought today.
Yeah, exactly. Like somebody may have had 3 people waiting, and then they got the restock email, so they were able to go and order those restock.
Gotcha. So I need to create my Facebook page or my
it's
private
completely up to how you want to run your business.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
Well, the question I was gonna ask is, so when you're running your party, are you just posting pictures of things, or do you show off like fashion show your stuff, or
Sarah? I know Sarah has a Facebook party document.
Okay.
That will walk you through how to do it. But I would suggest that you have somebody.
I keep buying stuff so I can wear it and show it off in my party.
Heck yeah! And with that gift card, you got to get you something. Anyway, but under units, Sarah says under units in the Team Zaya Papaya Facebook page, she's got the tips and tricks for Facebook parties.
Okay.
Or Facebook VIP pages, all those types of things. So I know Sarah, just go explore the Facebook page, the Zaya Papaya page, because I know Sarah puts a lot of energy and time into that. And literally, you could probably find anything there.
Okay. Thank you. That's a good start. I kind of felt lost.
A great question.
I'm all over the place. Where do I get started?
Yeah.
Cool. But I do have my back office set up with and it's on my link tree. Cool.
Hey, good job. All right. Anybody else? Okay, cool. Sarah, I think we're good.
The sun went down, so now I'm talking to a dark window. I don't have good lighting. Will you guys forgive me? You guys, this is why we had Angie Bradley on, because when I try to explain the plan, see, I can't even say it when I'm trying to explain it. When I try and explain the pay plan, I'm like, no, wait, that's not right. No, wait, ask anyone. So this is going to be like gold for everyone. So thank you, Angie. You are the best. And we do have a ton of resources for you. So if you are looking to jumpstart your business and get involved, number one, contact your upline so they can like give you resources that they have. Number two, if you are in our team Facebook page, Team Zaya Papaya, everyone asks why we named it that. Nobody could pronounce Zaya when me and Angie started. And so there was a tank that said it like rhymes with papaya, like Zaya rhymes with papaya.
It was clever. It's a clever name.
And it was like, what am I going to say? Like Zaya Babes, like what are all these different names? And then I was like, Zaya Papaya, like we're just rolling with that one night. And here we are, like it's what it is. So it comes from the beginning. So it has a lot of meaning behind it, but there's tons of stuff under units. And we are getting a website actually. So that's coming. And now I'm more determined to get a website because Trello is full. So all of the training on Trello is now in the Facebook page under units. You guys are part of something awesome. Like our team is so much fun and we are a lot of fun to travel with. I don't know if you know this.
Where's
Angie likes
Trello?
to
I'm sorry, where's Trello?
Trello is an app, so I would direct you there immediately, but it is full. Like, I didn't even know it had a limit. It's like a resource page. It's a website that just houses things almost like Pinterest, and it's like, here's a board for party training, whatever, but it's full.
So go to Trello, but don't really go to Trello because it's
Don't go to Trello. Go to Facebook units. Go to
My
our Facebook
bad.
page.
My bad.
She didn't know that because I just found out today.
Where
But
would the 60, you know, the what you were referring to?
Success in 60, if you just search it in the Zaya Papaya page, it'll pull up.
Yeah, it should pop up.
Okay.
And if not, I'll go look at it because sometimes the link's
I
right.
can find it. Everything's in there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but we are a lot of fun to travel with. Angie does a couple, lip syncs every once in a while, and I tap my foot while everybody's doing it. I'm not a dancer. I just kind of like cheer her on. You say that she's like, you have to wear a denim jacket. Anyway, we are a lot of fun. So happy that you guys are here, that we get to hang out together. We are in this together. We are here to support you. We are here to hang out. We are here to train. We are here to figure this out. And what I want you guys to know, as I know so many of you guys are new, you don't have to know everything. And you don't have to do it exactly the way somebody else does it. This is your business. Get creative, figure out what works for you, and run with it. Like, you are going to create something fantastic. And there's a lot of laughing, so I'm sure I'm going to get tagged in a lot of really, really bad pictures on Instagram. And you don't have to, and you do need to bring a house dress because we love house dresses. You will see house dresses. Maybe I'll do a live in one time. Anyway, we're good. Okay, that's it. This will be uploaded to the Facebook page tomorrow. Angie, you are amazing. Thank you, Kate. My gosh, rank advancing is all about the team. So that rank advancement, though it showed my face, was the workings of nearly 10,000. I mean, it was just so many people working towards that rank advance. So thank you so much, Kate. This team's amazing. You guys are part of something huge. Like, let's go run, get you those double rank bonuses, turn and help your teams get those rank bonuses, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, have a good night, you guys.
Night.